Thank you guys. It's time for my final thought. It's here. All the talking is done. We're one day away from what may be noted in the future as one of our nation's most important elections. Through this cycle, we've seen some of the best of most of our fellow citizens. With the end of early voting, we've seen over 90 million ballots cast, already more than half the total number of voters from 4 years ago, and we still have tomorrow to go. We voted by mail, we dropped off ballots at designated locations, we stood in lines long enough to warrant bringing chairs and snacks, and we didn't let anything turn us around. Neither the heat in some places nor the cold in others, not rain nor a pandemic. We showed up and we showed out, filling me with a glowing pride. However, this election cycle also showed us some of the worst in a minority of our fellow citizens, filling me with a dull anger. This past weekend alone, we've seen incidents and tactics that could have come directly out of the civil rights rallies and marches of our past. In North Carolina, citizens walking to the polls, including children and the elderly, were pepper sprayed and some arrested after stopping in a moment of silence for a murdered man. In Texas, the Republican Party requested to have over 100,000 ballots cast through curbside voting thrown out, disenfranchising voters who had already voted in good faith. Thankfully, the request was rejected by the state Supreme Court. And then on a Texas highway, a caravan of truck-driving Trump supporters, allegedly armed, harassed a Biden-Harris bus headed to a campaign event, driving slowly and surrounding it in what looked to be an attempt to run it off the road, putting lives at risk. That incident, by the way, was defended by our president. And that's just what I have time to document here. Now, we're standing at the top of two divergent paths. One leads in the direction of a majority united in cooperation and a desire to seek an understanding of one another, attributes that have been in short supply these last few years. The other, a dark one, ruled over by an angry, fearful minority. The results of tomorrow's elections will start us down one of these two paths. Which will it be? It's up to you to decide. Vote. We're going to continue this conversation online. Keep it locked to WSA9, WSA9.com. If you need voting instructions, we got that too. Make sure you check out the app. Stay safe, stay beautiful. Get up, DC.